that's he, which is our BA Sweet Moment of the Week, brought to you by BA Sweeties. Yes, Joe Tessitore. I'm actually stunned that Joe Tess, I didn't think he would make this segment when he was announced, signed with WWE, but after watching Raw, this might be his best fit. I'll tell you what, our concerns for years. WWE has spent years trying to find somebody, anybody, I mean anybody, to be not to become the next Michael Cole, but anybody to call their shows.
Mm-hmm.
And they stumbled and found Corey Graves, which is great. And I think Corey Graves at play-by-play has a bright future at WWE, which is great. But they needed a big-time voice. And Joe Tess, look, I'm not going to say he had a perfect debut because he even said he said he sucked. But I'll give him a little bit more credit. I thought as far as big-time presentation, as far as, hey, knowing professional wrestling, knowing the storylines, knowing when to jump in and out of things, knowing the situation, knowing how to elevate main events, elevate the big moments. On day one, he showed up and showed that, hey, he belongs calling Monday Night Raw. He belongs on that stage.
So if I gave you 2.5, 3 months to prepare for a test, do you think you'd do well?
I think I would do okay.
You have plenty of time, and you're known for like studying, doing your research, that kind of stuff.
I would do okay.
If I give you months in advance,
if it was for the first time,
yes,
I would do okay at least.
You exactly portrayed what I think you did. It was okay. We are used to like the booming voices. Even Corey has it now, where there's confidence behind it.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why, Jimmy Smith and these other guys didn't work is because they knew the sport, they did their homework, but they didn't have the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Joe Tessitore has the confidence yet. Is he going to be allowed the time to get it? Because Michael Cole, when he first started, was a backstage ring, and he was an announcer. He wasn't behind the desk. He was, doing interviews and stuff like that, and getting shit on by DX. That was his thing.
Yeah.
And he was given the time. Vince loved the fact that he had the war background and the reporting background, and he's like, you know what? We're going to stick with him, and we're going to give him SmackDown because he worked his ass off and all that. He didn't have any other fuels and different fires, though. It was, I'm here. I'm in WWE. I want to learn all this. I want to learn from JR. I want to learn from Jerry. I want to learn from all these guys. Joe's Joe.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great college football. He's a great football announcer. He's a great sports commentator. But we've seen guys like this come in before who even love the sport, did the research, know the people, know the storylines. He's had time to research all of this stuff, so I would never expect Joe T not to be prepared for a job, essentially. My concern is the it factor with it. When we hear Corey take over play-by-play, we're like, okay, fuck, he can do this. We knew he was great on color, but like this is, he's got this. Like they found somebody here that could be Michael Cole's replacement. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't. Like, I don't know why he's doing this. Maybe he loves it. Maybe this is going to be hey, we're going to try for a few months. January comes around with Netflix, we'll make a decision. But I didn't see it. I didn't feel like he has that it factor that you want. I think he's good. Obviously, the guy talks for a living. Of course he's good. Jimmy Smith wasn't bad. But again, they don't have that to lead the broadcast. To lead the broadcast.
Well, the names you mentioned, I think he's not Graves.
Corey and Michael are ahead of everybody. Yeah, it's not even.
Take Graves aside here.
Yeah.
But the other names, Kevin. Let's say
Kevin Patrick was rough.
Very rough. He never. And Kevin Patrick is a known MLS soccer guy.
Yeah.
Like he's on Apple TV calling soccer matches.
Just because he calls sports doesn't mean he belongs there.
Jimmy Smith.
Yeah.
Another guy who's an MMA guy.
Even Vic Joseph, who was on the main roster for a little bit but got put down back to NXT, because again, it's like you're young. We want to develop you a little bit. But you don't really have that.
Who was the guy from MLB Network that they tried a couple years ago?
Oh fuck, I don't even know. They filtered through this shit like it's ridiculous.
Aiden Vick. I think that's. He works at MLB Network. They tried him. I think the difference, though, if you take those names, I think Joe Tess on day one outperformed those guys at least. I think he outperformed those guys. Now, where Joe Tess will have to learn, the reason why Graves was great walking in the door, basically,
He's a
because
wrestler.
honestly, he was basically doing play-by-play while the other guys were next to him.